Thanks for joining us. That's really loud. Thanks for joining us again on our podcast. Sorry about last week when maybe there wasn't one. Sorry for those people who were like, where's the Taggart and Brandon podcast?
Dedicated
listeners. I'm dying without them. And if that's nobody, then, maybe one day we'll make it.
Almost dropped the microphone.
Today is a special podcast day because we're doing another game series episode.
Yay! There was much rejoicing.
Also, today joining us on our podcast is my wife, Danielle.
Hello. Nice to be here.
Excellent.
All right.
So we're going to play a little game that Brandon has devised of yonder cubicle years.
Yes. So this is called Wiki Golf. And it's essentially taking yourself from one Wikipedia entry through clicking links to another Wikipedia entry. So if you're playing with like friends at work or friends at home or across the internet or whatever, you pick a random Wikipedia entry, just something that maybe you care about, maybe you don't. And
pizza rolls.
Sure. Perfect.
Delicious.
Taggart really cares about pizza rolls.
That's great.
Yeah.
I want some.
So you take something like that, and then somebody else comes up with another, hopefully very discombobulated episode. Or
Easter Island.
Yes.
Bay of Pigs.
Something from that. And the goal is to go from pizza rolls to Easter Island by just clicking the links in the Wikipedia entry. So the rules are every click that is a stroke, and whoever gets it fastest and whoever gets it the least, those are kind of the winners.
Least amount of strokes.
Yeah, least amount of stroke clicks. You can't search anything. As far as like typing in, obviously you can't just go on the Wikipedia page and use the search bar to get to the next one.
Cheaters.
Yes. But you can use like Control F or Command F to kind of find keywords in the Wikipedia entry. So if you're like pizza rolls, you're like, okay, I'm going Italy. Like, let's see if there's anything like Italian in here, and you can just Command
The
F.
Italians are responsible for Easter Island. What?
That's
Done.
not true at all.
What?
No, it's not true.
Yeah.
So wouldn't that be easy?
What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
they're responsible for it.
They're the caretakers.
The mass
of Easter
cannibalism.
It's their little charge ward island.
Yeah. And so with this, basically, you start off on one page, click, 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 get to the next page, and you score points by being done first is like is a free stroke, and then whoever has the least amount of strokes, plus or minus the finishing first, is the winner.
Right, and once you commit to a click, that's it. You can't go back and then replot your path.
No mulligans.
You've created your path, and you got to try to win from there. So.
Right. So if you think you're in like the weeds, just try to go fast. That's the best way to do it. When you think you're lost, just run. That's the best way to get out of being lost.
So we're going to try to do this so that you can play along at home if you so desire. We're going to call out the starting and ending points, and we're going to say go, and then we're going to pause it. And you pause it too on your end if you want to play. You do your golfing through Wikipedia, as it were. When you've got to the desired page, then start it back up, and we will also have finished at that point, and we'll come back
and
together,
we'll go through
and we'll discuss how we got from one to the other, and we'll have a laugh about it
because it's definitely interesting to see
just one
mindset of it for sure. Right. So to kick things off, Taggart has selected Trippin' Billies.
That's right.
The Dave Matthews Band
tune.
Song. Yeah. And so if you're looking for that, just Wiki Trippin' Billies, and it should be right there.
Easy.
And where we are going is hot chicken. That's all it is. It's wikipedia.org/wiki/hot_chicken. hot chicken.
Just search hot chicken on Wikipedia. You'll get it. So, Brandon said you can have both up.
You can have both tabs.
So if you need to refer to the ending point, you can.
But
again, get to there from the beginning.
But you're going for speed too, so just kind of
keep that in mind.
So basically, everything on the page is that's clickable is clickable. Like even down at the bottom, if you have categories, you can go into the categories. But remember, that'll just take you into more clicks, obviously. But one thing is there are also external links on here. So if you get in an external link, good freaking luck.
Because you got to get back to Wikipedia.
Yeah, I would definitely say stay away from the references, but you can click into...
Bibliographies are not your friend?
Exactly.
Excellent.
But yeah, so...
I knew that was true all the years of school.
Right.
You're just going to get me lost.
Teachers lied to me.
Mm-hmm. This full citation, APA bullcrap.
We didn't have to... No, we had to do MLA.
Yeah, that's because you did the artsy stuff.
The IB, IB, which is artsy.
Like sciencey stuff is.
No, I'm talking in high school. I had to do MLA.
I know we had to do everything. It sucked.
I don't think I did APA at all until college.
I didn't do APA until college either, and I was like, "What's this? Yeah. Dates are different? Get me out of here!"
I know, it's so dumb. Yeah.
All right.
Give everybody credit. So,
are we ready to do it?
We are ready to do it. So we're going to pause, and we're actually going to do the search, and then we're going to walk through how we got there.
Yep.
So, ready?
Trippin' Billy's and to hot chicken in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, I made it.
We're back.
Oh my gosh, that was the fastest thing
we
I've
finished
ever seen.
it, and I must say it was much quicker than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
So the times came in. Brandon finished in 1 minute and 34 seconds.
Yeah.
And guessing Taggart finished about 1 minute 38.
I was right behind him.
Yeah.
Right behind him.
I actually really did not think you were that close.
I didn't think you were either.
1, 2, 3, 4 clicks.
4 clicks?
Holy crap!
Let's see. I went.
You can look at hold down their back arrow, and it'll just show you.
Hold down back arrow?
Yeah. Like if you click on your back arrow and hold it, it should.
I did 1, 2, 3.
3 clicks?
3 clicks,
my gosh.
No way. Okay. I'm gonna go through mine first then, since I guess I lost.
Unless I'm counting wrong, but I don't count Trippin' Billy's as a click, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Okay. So Trippin' Billy's is really short, right?
It's true. It is
4 sentences basically.
Yes, sir.
But the biggest thing there was songwriter Jimmy Buffett.
You grabbed on Jimmy Buffett.
Did you go Jimmy Buffett?
Well, we'll talk about me in a second.
Okay. So I went Jimmy Buffett, and of course I'm like Command F, Hamburger in Paradise, Cheeseburger. That's why it didn't come up. Oh, I was searching hamburger like crazy. Oh, is cheeseburger on here?
Oh, we definitely just blew the mics out. That's amazing.
Of course, Cheeseburger in Paradise is on here 1,000 times. I even searched Paradise and it didn't come up.
Oh my god.
Oh, poor buddy.
Man.
That's.
It's even in the second paragraph.
Click, man.
That is terrible.
You just had to read for a second.
I know.
Clicking from hamburger to cheeseburger.
I seriously was like, hamburger, guaranteed gonna be in here. How is this not in here?
Oh, that's
WTF.
amazing.
So
Perfect.
I went then, just scrolling through, trying to find freaking where I've gone wrong. Ooh, he had a freaking albatross? That is awesome. Anyway,
The bird or the plane?
No, like the plane.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. He had a couple of seaplanes, as it turns out.
That's cool.
Dude,
Anyway.
if I lived in Margaritaville, I would have an albatross too.
Yeah.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
The bird, not the plane.
Yeah.
Or
okay.
both.
So then he started his musical career in Nashville, Tennessee,
Mhm.
and everything. So I'm like, boom, bam. So then I'm like, all right, Nashville, Tennessee, obviously the home of the hot chicken, according to this. So I'm like, so it's got to be here. So then I Command F and I search for hot chicken, and it comes up. And
What is the sentence context in, like, that leads you to hot chicken?
what do you mean? it says the first Prince's Hot Chicken Shack.
Okay, there you go.
So Prince's Hot Chicken Shack is the click.
Okay.
And I should have kept looking because hot chicken is in this entry in and of itself.
Right.
But I just saw it, and time is a factor. And so I clicked Prince's Hot Chicken Shack, and then, of course, that takes me to the entry for that, and then hot chicken is in of itself.
So you
in
could
that
have
first time.
possibly tied with Taggart.
But I got done first.
Right.
So, yes.
So
if I had
technically
found
we're still tied.
Yeah, if I had found hot chicken in the entry, I would have had that click back.
Because you get like a free click if you're done first,
Yes.
essentially.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is what I did. I went Jimmy Buffett, Nashville, Tennessee, hot chicken.
So what were you searching for that you couldn't find it in Jimmy Buffett? Because I was looking for hamburgers.
I forgot what city it was in. I was searching Louisiana for some reason because
okay.
I glanced at it quickly before we started and didn't remember. And then I went back and said, wait, where's it from? And it was Nashville. So I just searched that instead. And I knew Jimmy spent some time in Nashville. Come on, Jimmy. So anyways, so yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Round one.
Yeah. So
Fight. I mean, we're done.
yeah,
Done.
I was done. So that's basically how the game's played. Is you just kind of go through there and then count your clicks and sometimes, I mean, Wikipedia's. I've played this a while, and Wikipedia's actually gotten a little bit better because it'll show you like a little bit of like the entry when you hover over, where before it would just show you the link and stuff like that. And so sometimes like you would almost not want to click something because it would take you to a completely different link than you thought, right? Like it would look like for me, like hot chicken, like I'm like, oh, I'm clicking on the words hot chicken, but when you look at it, it's like, oh, it's taking you to Prince's Hot Chicken. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you'd be like, oh crap, I'm gonna try to find a different one. But anyway, oh man, I can't believe I just didn't scroll through
That's
that.
all right. So
That was good.
Official ruling tied.
Tied. Yep. All right, Danielle.
Yeah. Oh,
You're up.
man. If I wasn't intimidated before.
You're fine. It's fine. We're all fine.
Yeah.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
Okay. We are doing.
We are doing Funhouse.
No.
No, we're not doing that one. We're starting with this one. Never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The two that
We're
you guys
starting
picked,
with a tailor's ham,
which is
Also known as a
a pressing ham,
pressing ham.
which is used in costuming and sewing to achieve the pressed look of an oddly shaped garment. So, of course, when you get into
Not to be confused with Taylor ham, which apparently
like a
is on this
pork
page,
roll.
which is a pork roll. That's what it says on
I was
this page.
just looking for it, and I was like, I can't find this.
Yeah.
that was a thing.
Taylor, TAILOR
LOR''S ham. That's
Yeah.
what we're starting.
Taylor's ham.
Please do not press your clothes with a tailor
Tailor ham.
because they'll
That's
smell like
different.
pork.
Yep.
And then what's the,
And then we are going to the Madagascan flying fox.
Somehow.
Yes.
I'm trying to even see if I can type that in. Okay, I got it.
Madagascan flying fox. It's a bat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So, is
All right.
in the species of megabat. If anybody. Okay.
We were
Mega
wondering.
bat.
We
Yeah.
were wondering.
It's
Okay,
a sequel to Sharknado.
so for
Megabat.
that's terrible. So for anyone who wants to play along, we're about to go. So
Yeah.
from Taylor ham to Madagascan flying fox
Yep.
in 3, 2, 1.
Go. Set.
Okay.
You made it.
We're
It
back.
took me so long. Oh my goodness.
It's that one was definitely way
Ugh.
harder.
It was way harder, and I think I screwed myself halfway because I got stuck and I couldn't get out. I think it was closer. So
Yeah. Okay. How'd you get stuck? What
Well,
happened?
you want me to read times off first?
yeah, do it.
Sure.
All right, so Brandon came in with a 3-minute 27-second.
Jeez.
Danielle 6 minutes 22 seconds.
Yikes,
Yeah.
man. Ugh.
Getting stuck
dumb.
and going back.
I got
Because then
stuck.
you're like
It was-
every click counts.
Right. Well,
Like-
and I think I think because I got stuck, and I think I
How many
should have
did
looked.
you guys get it in?
I got it in 6.
6 clicks?
I got it in 9.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
But because I got redirected, I could have gotten it in less. Had I done I forgot to use the Latin name.
Yep.
And that's what screwed me up because, so do you want me to read mine first?
Go for it.
Okay. So we started at Taylor's Ham. I went to ham.
Ham. Just straight ham.
Straight ham. And I will tell you why. I will tell you why.
Straight ham.
I went the pork roll route.
Maybe I should go for it. Mine was like much lamer than this.
Feel free if you want to. Okay.
Yeah, my we'll tease that.
I have a better. I mean, I think it made sense. So.
Oh, it obviously got you there,
go
but
for it.
I went to clothing
Okay.
as a fairly broad thing, and then just found Africa. Like figured Africa was going to be somewhere in the clothing. Couldn't find Flying Fox necessarily in there because it's a little more niche. Went to Madagascar, the page, and then that didn't have it. I wasn't at that point searching for the Latin name. I was searching for the common name and everything. And bats in general. It didn't have that, but it did have. And I was like, is it flora or fauna? It's fauna.
Fauna.
So I went to fauna of Madagascar. That still didn't have it. So I went to the list of bats.
Yes.
And of course.
Yep.
And it wasn't in there as Flying Fox. It was
No,
in
it's the
there
Latin.
as the Latin. So I had to go back to good old Rufus.
So I have to say, we started in completely different.
Oh yeah.
roads,
Everything like narrows back
but
down.
obviously we came pretty close to the same thing. So I went from ham. So I'm at ham, and and here's my motivation. If you go to the Flying Fox page, it talks about how it's like threatened for bushmeat, right? And so that's why one of the reasons it's endangered. I was like, meat, ham, obviously. So I went from Taylor's Ham to ham to processed meat to meat, which I probably should have just found meat, but I was not thinking. So from meat, I found bushmeat to bat, which went to Pteropus, which is the bigger species family. And this is where I got stuck, because I got stuck there and I didn't think to find the actual. I probably could have done that and saved myself 3 more clicks and we would have tied. But I ended up clicking back to Madagascar. And
so
then
wait,
was
you
like,
were on Pteropus?
I was.
Ooh, you were on the genus.
So I was close. I just couldn't find what I was looking for, and I didn't think about at that point.
You didn't think about good old
I was there.
Rufus.
Didn't think about Rufus, man. So then I went to Madagascar,
There it
fauna
is.
of Madagascar, list of bats
There
of
it
Madagascar.
is.
So was there off that page?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I knew it as soon as I went to Madagascar. I was
So,
like,
ham,
crap.
processed
Ham,
meat,
processed meat,
bushmeat,
bat.
and then
Pteropus.
you would have got 6.
Yep.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yep.
you
So
would have been there.
I was, I knew it as soon as I got back. I was like, dang it, man, this is not taking me where I wanted it to go. But I think I just got stuck on the Pteropus page and didn't think to go back. I think you get stuck on the page you're at, and
You know where you're going, but yeah.
right. But I think now that I've done this, I would go back to that page and be like, okay, is there something clicking? And toggle back and forth kind of as I was going. I think that would help.
Right.
Because I wasted so much time on the Madagascar page once I got there. I was like, oh, crap.
Well, yeah,
Right.
because then you're really trying to concentrate on clicks, because there's some clicks it's a no-brainer. Like list of bats, boom.
Right.
You know, like-
Fauna of Madagascar,
Yeah, like,
done. And to be honest, I think I wasted about the first minute forgetting that I could do the Control F function.
Oh, yeah,
And
just
just like
scrolling.
scrolling. And I was like, this
Sometimes
is dumb.
Sometimes, I mean, obviously, Control F screwed me with Jimmy Buffett.
You don't know what you're looking for.
Well, yeah, I think there's strengths to both, right? Because scrolling sometimes I would have never seen bushmeat had I done that, and I think that took me in a decent way. But at the same time, I was like, oh yeah, I need to think about the search function too. So
Right. Because
So, yeah.
you would definitely, from processed meat or from ham, you probably would have had meat easy.
I probably had meat. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So you could have cut one out.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
chalk it up to the rookie mistake.
no, I
Keep
mean
on
that
going.
First
that's
time
good.
going, yeah.
I mean
Yeah.
that route is. I mean, your strategy in that route was really good. Like, it's not like, what do I know? Madagascar and bats, okay? And that's where I was like, okay, let's go Africa. You're
Right.
like, let's read the entry, see if there's any slip-ins that definitely
Right.
would have-
Yeah, I just and thankfully, I mean, the Madagascan flying fox page is not enormous,
right.
nor is the Taylor's ham, so you can skim it pretty fast and go okay, and hope for the best.
Yeah,
Nice.
I will now give you my tip since you guys are going against each other.
Oh no. Okay.
If it is vast and crazy, try to get to World War II. Because World War II
The road.
is where all roads meet. Because, like, if you're somewhere and you know, like, I have to get to a certain part of the world, or I have to get to a certain industry, or I have to get to a certain something, World War II has that. Because
Has that information.
it is so, the entry is so long, and it covers everything in the world almost, because it touches so much of the
Yeah, no kidding.
and stuff like that. So World War II is kind of the
Oh, that's funny.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Thank you, sir.
yeah.
Appreciate it.
So if it had been in the wildlife of Madagascar, I'm pissed.
All right. Do you guys want to set up the next pages then before we go?
Sure. That sound is Brandon's Wikipedia
Sorry.
failing him.
Yes.
All right. So now we're gonna go in husband against wife. We're gonna go. We're gonna start with Fun House.
So you can have nightmares after this.
Yep.
Okay. And then we're going to try to get to the International Phonetic Alphabet,
Or IPA.
Yes.
or IPA as it is also known.
So Funhouse is just Funhouse,
One
not
word.
not like the band
Correct.
or the album or whatever. It's just
What is a
Funhouse.
funhouse?
Funhouse from, a place.
Because there's an album, there's the Sopranos, there's a song, there's a pinball machine, there's
No, just
Yeah.
a carnival funhouse. Funhouse.
yes. So
All right.
Funhouse, and then
IPA, or the International Phonetic Alphabet, is
Mm-hmm.
basically the weird symbols and letters you see next to a word in the dictionary, so that
Mm-hmm.
everyone can agree on how it is supposed to be said.
right, pronounced
Pronounce.
exactly. All right.
Right.
So so it is Taggart versus Danielle.
Here we
Correct.
And ready, set, go.
Go.
Boo.
I can't
Oh.
really get the time. Danielle was about like 6:36, 6:34.
And Taggart got wrecked.
It was,
Taggart
we
kinda
paused
timed
it at
out.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh my
Sorry.
gosh, dude. No, I just made terrible decisions. And most of it was out of indecision and then
Let's
screwed
let
me over.
Danielle
So,
start us off.
okay. So first off, IPA, International Phonetic Alphabet, is completely in Danielle's wheelhouse. It was her word. She knew more about it.
We're blaming it on the word.
No. I'm not blaming it. I'm not doing any blaming. I'm just saying, of course she won. And
Okay. So
and how did you get there?
yeah.
Okay, so I was a music major in school, and we used the International Phonetic Alphabet all the time. And so I knew I wanted to go a music route if I could, but I was like, Funhouse, I don't know. But thankfully there were songs. And so there's a song by Pinks, and it had song in the link. So I clicked song. And then there was nothing. And I was like, oh no, this is terrible.
But what did song take you to?
It took me to Pink's song, Funhouse
See,
song.
that's what I'm talking about.
Right.
Right.
You think like, oh, it's gonna take me to like the page
broad
for song.
song.
And it's like, no,
Right.
it takes you to the focus.
No, and I
song.
think I didn't hover on that one, but I probably should have. But whatever.
We made the same mistake. Continue.
So then I went to, I was nervous about this one, but I went to Billboard, the magazine, the link for Billboard.
Interesting. Okay.
kind of broadened it out.
And that I was like, ooh, because I was thinking, well, Billboard has all kinds of music that they're doing, different genres. And so maybe I can get, because I was thinking, well, classical music, if I could get there, that would help or something. And I couldn't figure it out. So I finally went down to the categories at the bottom, like the very bottom of the page. And there was one for music industries. And I expanded that because Brandon told me I could without it being a click.
I don't think
It doesn't show up. No, it's
Right.
not a click.
Right.
So I expanded that, and it had
Okay.
music education under the industries. And
Oh, dumb.
So yeah,
So-
so if you're on your phone doing this and like obviously it condenses everything and you click on the little arrow and it opens up that section, or if you're in the categories and it says show, it doesn't take you to a different page, so it doesn't count as a click.
Right. And so I clicked music education, which then was able to take me to vocal coach, which I knew would then eventually take me there. I was like, okay, we're good. And then from vocal coach, I went to vocal pedagogy, which is the science of how your vocal mechanism works. And of course, that plays a lot with IPA. And so that got me right there. So I think it was my sixth click.
6 click.
I had 12 clicks.
No, like, where did you veer?
12 clicks. So, I mean, I started the same thing. I clicked the same thing. I went from Funhouse to Pink Song Funhouse, which also wasn't what I expected it to be. So I was like,
freak out, regret.
So I didn't know what to do there. So I went to Pink thinking I could find singer or song or actual broad topic. But instead I found the International Federation of the of Phonographic Industry. Mind you, she was done already. So so I just went for it. She was already done.
Wait, what is that? So you clicked on that?
The International Federation of the Phonographic Industry? Mm-hmm. It's
making vinyls, basically.
Yeah, it's a historic foundation, something or other that deals with the history of
Oh my gosh.
vinyl industry. Mm-hmm. So I went there, and then from there I went to music industry. Again, I'm just trying to get broad. I'm still just trying to get broad to then whittle it back down. So from music industry, they actually had a link to song, which I went to the broad song. So I went to
not
song.
Funhouse, but what we had wanted.
What is a song? A music with
right, because I didn't really know how else to get there. So I went to song, and then I tried to find opera. I went to art song.
Okay.
From there, which is when you guys were like, "What are you on? What are you on?" And I'm like, "Shut up, I'm working." and then from there, I just made stabs in the dark. I went vocal warm ups.
Well, now art song, yeah, because I'd be interested to see what art song
From art songs, it mentions nothing about
pronunciation,
diction, or anything.
No, so
Really?
there's nothing really there that I could go to. So I went to vocal warm up, and from there I was about to give up, and then I went down to the categories, and I went to human voice.
Human voice
category. So it's not giving me an article; it's giving me a category of things I can choose from that have to do with the human voice. One of the categories underneath that was phonics.
Okay.
And I said, okay, let's go there, but still
gave you a category.
Nothing under there. IPA is not under the category of phonics, which is ridiculous.
You gotta edit that page.
Yeah, someone's got to fix that. So then from there, I went to the category phonic transcription symbols, the category, which gave me a category of all the symbols in IPA, but not IPA.
Oh my gosh.
So then at the top of that page, it had a link to the article phonic transcription, and I went there, and then, of course, in the first 2 sentences, International
Oh my
Phonetic
goodness. Well, I will say, when you were at song, the section, because I looked up art song.
Yeah.
So just to, because I was interested, I was
Just
like, well, surely art song
I don't
would
know
have something.
enough.
Obviously, well, yeah, I mean, this would be really hard, but I realized that this would be a good one for this type of thing. So all these, there's a language and nationalities thing.
I was looking all through that.
But leader, melody, all those French ones, when they have, if you click on those, they have the IPA characters on how to pronounce them. And if you click those...
Where? What are you talking about?
So
the
click on like leader.
Names of the people.
The names of like, no, not the people, like the types of songs. So like an art song in German is called Lieder. And a Spanish is a canción, an Italian canzone, and all those things. So if you click them and you see the pronunciation next to the lead, and then you have the actual, and then you have the IPA next to it.
This.
Oh, dumb.
And that takes you to a help page that says this is the pronunciation key for IPA transcriptions, and you can go IPA from there.
Ooh, secret.
Secret.
If you would use that like legit, That would have been dope. Because I'm
That
sure
would have
it's
been so good.
Yeah.
Well,
Right?
I knew there was probably a quicker way to get there from there.
Because that's where I wanted to
that's
go.
a broad spot that you should be able to get there quickly.
Yeah.
And
But you
I just, my knowledge wasn't there.
But
I had
if you
holes.
use like Wikipedia itself, like the fact that it's like, oh, I know Wikipedia always has the IPA pronunciation next to it.
Right. It's
Boom,
something
bam.
I just realized, and I'm like, oh, well,
Funhouse
for
is
future.
pronounced like this.
Funhouse.
Wait, go to Funhouse. The original.
The original?
Yeah, the right there.
Yeah, it's in English, so it's
It
not going to
doesn't
say
have
anything.
it.
It's only in something other than English that it will say it. Because
Well, we could find something else. I mean, it's a stab in the dark, though. Like, see, that doesn't do it.
So you would need something like.
We need something that definitely had an umlaut or something in it, and you'd be like,
language.
okay, yeah.
like La Bamba, for example, is where I'm at, and it has the IPA La Bamba pronounced La Bamba, because you can't figure that out apparently by yourself.
Really?
Yeah, it has the actual like the soft B IPA Spanish link, so that you can know exactly how to
It's
say.
too good. It's too popular.
Too many people know Pinocchio.
So that is Wiki Golf.
Cool, that's fun.
Thanks for playing, guys.
Yeah, it's good times.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for joining our
I think Danielle's the winner.
You did you win too?
No,
No.
Mr. Peter, no.
Then
I
who
only
won?
won
Did
one.
we all tie?
We all won once, I think. 'Cause
Well, you and I tied the first one, so
first.
Brandon's
Brandon
the
won.
winner.
Okay.
What a fart. Wins his own game.
Now with the part.
No, that's great. So, thanks so much for joining us on episode 5 of the game series. Hopefully next week we'll have another regular episode for you, but hope you guys were able to play along and did way better than us, or me, especially on that last one. But anyways, that's it for now. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.